It is late. You think my videos are late? Aaron's videos are late as fuck. Welcome. We Can't Wrestle is live on Facebook and on YouTube. We are using StreamYard right now, so if you want us to see your name when you comment, please click the permissions. Jeremy Cotton is here. He says, yes!
Click the permissions. I super apologize.
Yeah, this is all Aaron. This is all Aaron's fault.
It's completely my fault. I was figuring out this new technology that is the internets. I don't know how to use it. I'm just figuring it out. So, guys, don't blame Nate. It's my fault. I know what I was doing.
But we are going to. Jeremy says you said 5 minutes, Dick. Sorry, Jeremy.
I really do apologize.
It's okay. It's no big deal.
Now that I figured out it might only be 10.
Well, there might be some problems with Aaron's internet connection, too. We're having like an ice storm here in Ohio right now, so the internet's kind of wonky. But he wanted to go live, do his first live video in the We Can't Wrestle podcast group and on YouTube. Join the YouTube page if you haven't yet. Shame, shame, shame. And, of course, the video will be posted also later on for everybody to see and enjoy on both Facebook and YouTube. But Aaron is a collector. For those of you that don't know, that don't listen to the show, he's a collector, much like myself. And we wanted to make this about collecting. So, Aaron, should we talk about the contest first? Or should we talk about your amazing collection first? Let's talk about your collection first. Some of your collectibles that you have in your collection. I see the Monday Night Raw banner behind you there. Beauty. It's a beauty.
Oh, the Monday Night Raw banner is the least of what I have, and I don't try to I'm not gonna say that I have the greatest collection in the world, but I have several things that I really, really enjoy, and it's with me with collectibles. There's a lot of people that will get a wrestling action figure or something, and they won't take it out of the box.
Right. You're a lucid.
I think it's the worst thing in the world.
Petey Gleason says y'all are
up. Open that, break that shit open.
Petey Gleason says y'all are up mad late. Hey Petey, how you doing, brother?
So are you, dude. Don't judge. You can just, to me, if you have an action figure or some type of toy, to me it seems wrong to leave it in the box. And the reason I say this is I used to keep everything in a box.
Right.
And then one day, Nate's youngest child was at my house, and I had all these wrestling figures, and they were all boxed up. And 5-year-old child looking at the toys and wanting to play with them. And I thought to myself, why would I not allow this kid to play with this? If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So from that day of seeing Sean looking at the toys, wanting to play with them, I opened all of them up, let him play with them. I don't give a shit if they get dinged up, knocked around, whatever. I'm never going to sell them. They're just things that I like to have. So, to me, if you got an action figure, you got something, open it up, let it breathe, play with it.
Aaron is not an MOC guy. That's what he's saying. Not an MOC guy. Mint on card.
Yeah. Fuck that noise.
I vary depending on what it is. There's some stuff I keep on the card. There's some stuff I don't. Usually WWE Elites get opened up. I have not yet, I guess I'll say. I have not yet opened the Patterson or Briscoe. I like him in the box. I like the Gorilla you got me for Christmas in the box. I don't have him out. But most of my Elites are out. But if I have some on the, if I have some that are, Petey says to you, Aaron, that's awesome. They are toys. Toss them around.
Yeah, that's right, man. Petey, fucking play with it, Petey.
Oh,
do what you gotta.
Oh my!
They're made to be enjoyed, and that's why everything that I have, I open up. Like recently, I bought every single the last thing WWE put out that I can remember is they put out that He-Man collection, which I'm not gonna go grab it, but they put out the ring. You know, I got one for you. I don't know if you took it out of the box or not.
Actually, you got two. You got two for me because I wanted one to have here in the collection displayed, and I have one in the box just in case 20 years from now I can get $400 out of it, or my kids can when I croak.
Well, that's true. I bought the ring, which had a Triple H and a John Cena with it. Build it, like I opened it up, build it, and then when those figures came out, they had another Triple H, which is the Triple H with the mask, like the skull shit, badass. A Finn Balor, a Sting, all that shit. Ultimate Warrior, fucking opened it up and displayed it. I don't give a shit. Everything I got's out of the box.
Jeremy Cotton comments, I have no choice. My 5-year-old takes them all. The only one still in the box is the Funko you gave me, Nate. And I think that was $1 Million Man, Jeremy.
Which your 5-year-old should play with that shit. It seems to me like torture to have like an action figure or a toy in front of a child that's in a box, and then you're just like, oh no, you can't play with it. Sorry.
Sorry.
Like, no, it's made to be played with. Yeah. That's just how I feel.
So like I said, Aaron, not an MOC guy, which is cool. There are some of us that aren't, some of us that are. Now, that being said, Dave DeRozier says the only loose figures I have are from what I opened in my childhood, but now I'm only an MOC collector. That's cool, David. Because, you know, honestly, a lot of the stuff, if I get something that's old now, I leave it in the box. A lot of the times. Like my Hasbro collection, if they're loose, they're loose because I bought them loose. If they're MOC, they're MOC because I bought them MOC. But that being said, what's that, Aaron?
Say something came to my house and it's in a box and it's like, oh, this is from 92. Rip it open.
Let it breathe.
Yeah. You know who else lets his toys breathe?
Who's that?
Zack
Ryder with his podcast and stuff. Woo, woo, woo.
Zack Ryder fan. But that's not the only reason I let shit breathe.
Petey says to you, Aaron, don't let a $500 MOC breathe, but let Walmart figures breathe. If you got it from Walmart today...
I don't know if any... honestly, I don't know what any of the shit I have is worth. I just know what I paid for it.
Right.
Well, like, I won't pay more. For like an action figure, I won't pay more than $25 for it.
I tell my wife and kids all the time when I die, this is what is going to pay for my funeral and much more, because this and the Star Wars shit that I have and all that. But
I tell my wife and kids nothing because I don't have any. They're just burying me with the shit that I have. And then when they find me in like 47,000 years, they're like, "Oh shit, we opened the box. It's all worthless now."
So for the purposes of this segment or this live broadcast that Aaron wanted to do tonight, it's kind of like Aaron's collector's corner as he's chugging the bud there. He's going to show off some pieces of his collection for fellow collectors out there. Aaron's going to show off some of his most prized possessions in his collection. It's Aaron's Collector's Corner. Yeah, I came up with that name from the 1970s or 80s probably on public access, but it's the best I could come up with on the short term. So,
and guys, we can keep going as long as you want, but I have it might be stupid to you guys, but it's cool shit that I think that I have.
Everybody's collection is their own. Nothing's stupid.
Oh, there's some stupid shit people have.
Like, we're just drinking and talking.
We're
just drinking and talking amongst friends here in the We Can't Wrestle podcast right now. Anyway,
like the thing I'm about to show you guys is something that I on March 3rd every year. And they don't know why that's significant. Because that is my birthday.
Hey, it's your birthday.
Yep. I drink out of this every year on March 3rd. It's my Andre the Giant beer mug. It's right here. It's stupid, I know, but I like it. I enjoy it. It's from 1985. It's an original, and the way I got it is one of my I went to a party that I was not even aware that I was going to until I was like an hour and a half for it. And a friend of mine said, "Hey, come to this party." I was like, "Okay." And I go to the party, and my main ex-girlfriend was there, and she said, Hey, Aaron." I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "Hey, these two friends of ours flip houses. And that's what they do. They flip homes, which if you guys don't know what that means is they buy a house that's dilapidated, tore down, whatever, and fix it up and then sell it for more. And when they went into the attic, they found this fucking thing, which is awesome. And they were going to throw it away. And my ex was like, "Oh, no. Don't throw that away. Aaron might want that." And then 2 days later, wound up with the Andre the Giant glass. It's fucking awesome. On the back of it, it says, "Andre the Giant is the most popular athlete in the world. He is the biggest man in wrestling. Though a native of Grenoble, France, Andre speaks perfect English. Oh, it doesn't. He is I can't. Loved by young and old. The Giant is very humble in his strength. He always wrestles against the bad guys, sometimes outnumbered as 2 or 3 came up against him."
Archie Mitchell is live, and he says, What's going on? Archie, this is Aaron's first live video. We're trying this out. We're talking about collectibles. He's showing off some of his collectibles. One of which is a Andre the Giant mug that he was just showing everybody. So, and like I said before, we're having a kind of an ice storm here in Ohio. So if there's any lag or anything, just bear with us. So, and then there's also going to be a little.
Understand that native.
That what?
Sorry. I'll shut up.
What'd you say?
I was just going to let people that please understand Nate's more professional at this than I am, and I kind of suck at this. So
It's okay. It's the first time. It's all good. It's late. It's late. So there you go. There's a benefit right there.
it's my first time. It's my first time.
It's like those late night horror movie deals. You know, it can be as ghetto as we want it to be. And we're also going to have a announcement for a giveaway. Aaron is going to donate some of his collectibles to a giveaway for the We Can't Wrestle podcast at the end of this broadcast. So, Aaron, what's the next collectible from your collection that you want to share with everybody?
Oh, this thing right here. And I say this because this is like in professional wrestling, this is innate. I'm speaking from the heart. Other than Bobby Heenan, this is like my second favorite guy. Well, I shouldn't say other than Bobby Heenan's my second favorite guy. Like, you could flip them, one or two. You guys ready? Oh, there he is. I loved, still here, Fred Blassie.
Classy Freddie Blassie.
LJN Fred Blassie. He's fucking fantastic. I love me some Freddie Blassie. And I look at this action figure all the time and just fucking laugh my ass off. Not because, oh, he's silly or, oh, because he's whatever, but because to me, other than Bobby Heenan, he's probably the funniest dude that's ever been in wrestling.
And he is one of the legends. And if you've never watched, I always bring it up. I brought it up a few times on the podcast. If you've never watched Blassie reacting to Andy Kaufman singing Jambalaya on David Letterman, it's one of the greatest comedic moments in television history. I fucking love it. And that is a great LJN. I have it back here somewhere in my collection too, one of my favorites. It's amazing. Zach Clark, classy Freddie Blassie. You damn right, Zach. You damn right. Don't be a pencil neck geek.
What Kane?
The only LJN manager figure that I like better than the Blassie is the Bobby Heenan with the blue BH, the blue shirt, the BH. That's actually my favorite LJN, but that's just me. But yeah, I
can't grab it right now.
What's that?
I can't grab it right now because I can't grab it right now because I didn't want to I'm trying this shit now for the first time, but I didn't want to be like, ooh, and like pimp out. But I also really like the Jimmy Hart one I have because he actually has like the megaphone and all that shit. I really like the Jimmy Hart.
We gotta do a GoFundMe so we can buy the black Jimmy Hart.
The black Jimmy Hart's $1,400.
We'll do a GoFundMe for that.
Well, it stays in my house. Like nobody else gets to like chill with it, unless they like want to donate for like 2 weeks for like crusade for fucking cancer kids or whatever. But every December it comes back to my house because I found the black Jimmy Hart. But this thing right here, woo! This thing is amazing. It's the one like toy that I have that is in fucking super mint condition. I know it's never going to be in the box again, but I would never let somebody fuck with it. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna.
Any choice.
I'm not going to step on your segment, step on your show. But there's actually only one LJN that I even have in the box. While you're getting your next guy, I'll get this guy. Hold on, give me just a second. I'm going to grab him real quick.
I'm not going to step on anything yours, and we're free balling. You just threw a bunch of bottles on the floor. That's fine.
LJNs in the box are bullshit anyway because they're so expensive. There's only one that I have, and it's Piper. Other than that, all of my LJNs are loose because, damn, who's got that kind of money?
Like Brian Last and Conrad Thompson. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. All right, so what is the next collectible on your list? Because you might have to talk to your listeners for a minute. Because I might have to duck out. It's your live video. I'm just here to help.
I don't have any listeners.
Yes, you do. The We Can't Wrestle podcast.
I can't see what they say.
Well, I know you can't see what they say, but I can read that to you when I come back momentarily. But you can talk about your next collectible.
Yeah. There's a few things that I got. I am a big fan of masks. And one of the masks, I have 3 masks that are in my vicinity. One is Mil Mascares. Sorry, I'll show it right here. I really like this. If you guys collect masks, always get with the foam head. Get the foam head, put it on there. There's Mil Mascares, Man of 1,000 Masks. Man, I really like this one. And there's also another one that I have that I recently got that I really enjoy looking at is this. It's the Ultimo Dragon Mask. It's very detailed. It's very fun to look at. It's silly, I know, saying, oh, it's fun to look at, but I really enjoy it. And I think Ultimo Dragon is hands down one of the most underrated guys that was involved in the
Jeremy was correct when he said Nate's got to go pee-pee.
Yeah. I showed him my Mil Mascares mask I enjoyed, and the masks, I enjoy looking at them. I know it's kind of silly that I buy foam heads and put them on them, but it's fun to look at.
No, and that's not silly. Like, I have something that sometimes, like, I'll offer up to the page and people don't really go for it, but it's something that I like having old magazines. You know, I just like looking through old magazines. I have a
shitload of those.
Yeah, I have probably 20 pounds of old wrestling magazines. It's so much fun. That's something I want to try to do for the show, actually, is get out some of our old, all of us, some of our old magazines and go through some of those. I think that'll be fun. Majewski says, this is deja vu. I see 2 Nate Maxons. So apparently you look like me. But I'm the handsome version.
Or you look like me.
I was first. I mean, that's just the facts, Jack. It's the fact, Jack.
But after I showed up, they were like, oh, well, sorry. You ain't get any better.
So you have another one, don't you?
Now, guess what? No. Guess what? Now you have to talk to the people for a minute.
Oh, I do. All right. Well, apparently Aaron's going to leave his own live video. How unprofessional. But anyway, listeners, I want to thank you for joining us for Aaron's first live video here on the We Can't Wrestle podcast Facebook page. Took some time to get Aaron in tune with the technology. Sorry it's so late. I know most of you are probably sleeping, but this will be recorded for posterity for everybody. Jeremy says, do you guys carry extra homeowners insurance for all of your collection? Actually, I don't know if Aaron does, but I know that my wife, being the smart, she's the financial one in our family. She actually has extra. Yeah, we have extra homeowners insurance for this. So just in case, just in case the house burns down, I can get into some magic raffles and win all this shit back. But Jeremy said
What happened?
Jeremy said you were dropping a deuce, but I think if you were dropping a deuce, you shit really quick.
I had a shit quicker or a quick shitter. I just had to grab a beer.
You have more collectibles
Anyway.
to share with the group, don't you? We still got like, I don't know.
Oh,
Well, I said a half an hour for this, and we're at 25:57.
I have plenty of shit to show people.
Some of us got to work for a living tomorrow.
I do too. Well, I don't do too. I'm off tomorrow. But I like this guy right here. Look at this. This is a really cool Terry Funk action figure. Are you a sissy? I have at least 4 Terry Funk action figures.
I added this young lady to my collection a couple of weeks ago, Aaron. Queen Cherry, so she could hang out with the Macho King. But anyway.
Yeah. Archie's going to hook me up with Ole Anderson in a little bit. You're going to help me with that PayPal deal shit, because I can't do that.
Archie's Custom Hasbros. I have an Archie Mitchell.
Yeah.
I have an Archie Mitchell Bobby Heenan, an Archie Mitchell Fred Blassie.
Oh, he's a cool dude. Show his shit off. Show it for a minute.
All right. Damn. Making me get up. Let's get the Heenan. This right here. This is an Archie Mitchell Bobby Heenan Custom Hasbro. The lighting's shit here, but I'm sure you can see it. So I have a Heenan family in my Hasbro collection. How many of us Hasbro collectors, when we were kids back in the 90s, wanted managers? And we didn't get managers. Now I have a Bobby Heenan for my Hasbro collection because of Archie Mitchell. Thank you, Archie.
Right.
Jeremy says, do you have a Chainsaw Charlie?
I don't have a Chainsaw Charlie. I would really like it.
Did they make a Chainsaw Charlie?
I don't know, but maybe Archie Mitchell can make that happen.
All right.
But what I do have is something that I really, really enjoy, and I'm not going to take everything out of the box because, like, Nate's beard's turning white. It's this right here. I really love this. It is the Wrestling Superstars game. It's got all the original pieces in it. It's not in the best condition. It's right at the shit, but got Roddy Piper, Big John Studd, Magnificent Morocco, Buff, the Iron Sheik, Ricky Steamboat, Paul Orndorff, the Junkyard Dog, Andre Bandana, Hillbilly Jim, and obviously Hulk Hogan.
Obviously,
and it's got everything in it. Obviously. It's not sealed, but it's in as good condition as you could expect something to be from like 1985. It's fucking fantastic. And other than my Fred Blast doll, it's my favorite collectible.
And it's pretty awesome.
Love it.
Pretty awesome. So I think this might be a recurring live video from time to time here in the We Can't Wrestle group. Aaron's Collectible Corner, going to show off his collection to everybody. Is there anything else before we get into the contest that you want to say, Aaron?
Kind of. I have been trying to get back, honestly, guys, I've been trying to get back into the modern product. Because I know that Nate and Kyle have a really good video podcast or whatever you want to call it, where you guys go back and forth on the Sunday, on the weekends, whatever you guys do it on Saturday or Sunday.
Sunday live, 10:30 p.m.
Yes. I don't know if you. I've been working a lot of days. I don't know if you guys discuss it, but I will tell you who I think my favorite, and we'll see if it pops off with anything for the contest. I will tell you guys who I think my favorite current product superstar is. And I'll let Nate guess if he thinks he knows who it is.
MJF.
Nope. My favorite current product superstar is Eli Drake.
Good pick. Good pull.
That's an Eli Drake.
That guy's.
I know that's random. And
no, I don't think it's random at all. I gave him praise on We Can't Wrestle Live this past weekend. That guy's great.
I mean, it's probably random that I brought it up, but I think if you guys want to watch a current superstar that works and cuts a promo like somebody that was an old school guy, watch y'all some Eli Drake. He's fucking fantastic.
He is. I really like him too.
Fantastic.
Christopher Wood in the house. He said Chainsaw Charlie figure was part of the classic Superstars line series 22. He's got the details. So now you got to buy one so you can show it off.
Go to bed, Christopher Wood.
All right. So everybody knows that I try to.
Christopher Wood.
What'd you say, Aaron?
Stay awake as long as I said stay awake as long as you want, Christopher Wood. I was just fucking with you, buddy.
Those of you that pay attention to the page know that sometimes I try to give away some free shit here on the We Can't Wrestle podcast page. Now it's Aaron's turn.
We do that.
Oh, okay.
Before we do that, what are we doing tomorrow?
I'm working tomorrow. Oh, and then after I'm done working tomorrow, we are going to record the latest edition of the We Can't Wrestle podcast tomorrow night, which should be up based on my work schedule, by at least Saturday, where we are going to talk about the Battle Royal. I think it's from 1991. From when?
No.
Is it 92?
Sorry.
It's 91.
92.
92.
Battle Royal.
No, it's not 92.
Albert.
It's 91.
Whatever. It's the Battle Royal from the Royal Albert.
Yes, the Royal Albert Hall Battle Royal, which has a lot of wrestlers that bring a lot of memories back from my childhood. And we're also going to talk about guilty pleasures that we have in professional wrestling. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming up. We are back. And thank you all. I said this in the last video I did with Kyle, and I've said it a million times on the page, and I know Aaron hasn't got to echo my sentiment, but he also echoes it. Thank you all for being patient with us, with our dad going through open heart surgery. We really appreciate your patience with us being able to get the shows out. I'm happy to report now he is back, no longer 45 minutes away in the hospital. He's like 5 to 6 minutes away from our homes in a rehab facility, and on his way to being home, being back to normal, and everything is cool. It's all good in the hood. And thank you all for your support and patience and prayers and thoughts, and we really, really appreciate it.
And don't forget also that it's going to be the Royal Albert Hall Battle Royal, Guilty Pleasures, and the Ron Trongard Memorial.
After we're done with this show, I might take a Ron Trongard real quick before I go to bed. But Jeremy says best wishes for your pops. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate it, brother. We love our listeners. You guys are the reason we do the show. Ron Trongard. There's a Trongard for you. All right, so that being said, Aaron is offering up some of his free shit now for you, the listeners of the We Can't Wrestle podcast. And all I'm going to do is ask that over the next 7 days, so we'll go till next Wednesday, we have 173 members in our We Can't Wrestle podcast group. We want to try to get to as many as we can. I want to try to get to at least 250 in the next week. So if you can invite as many friends,
I want all of them. I prefer all of them to be wearing pants when they join.
Please. If you can get your friends, invite as many of your friends as you can to join the We Can't Wrestle podcast group on Facebook. You will be entered into a drawing absolutely free for some of Aaron's free shit. And Aaron, what are you offering up to our listeners over the next week to invite their friends to join the We Can't Wrestle Facebook group?
This is the one and only time that I will do this, because my shit's my shit and I like it. But if he can get the numbers that he wants, the person that he deems that made that happen will either get this Triple H steel doll.
Steel. That shit's heavy.
It is heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you hit somebody in the head with this thing, fucking Law and Order people might show up. Like Ice-T and fucking Olivia Benson might show up if you hit
What happened with this Triple H figure?
Or you can get this. It's an unopened Ultimate Warrior, a Funko Pop. It's obviously not going to be signed because he dead. But that's the way it goes.
So there you go. Invite as many people as you can to join the We Can't Wrestle podcast page in the next 7 days. Anybody that invites somebody to join the page, I'm going to enter you in a drawing, and you're going to win Aaron's free shit. Not Nate's free shit, Aaron's free shit. Either the Triple H murder weapon or the Ultimate Warrior Funko Pop. That being said, we're going to sign off.
I can sign it.
Aaron can sign it.
He'll say he dead.
He be dead. But that being said,
it won't say he dead. It'll just say he dead.
That being said, we're going to sign off here for the first ever Aaron's Collectibles Corner in the We Can't Wrestle Facebook group and on YouTube. And thank you for joining a drunken Nate. And I don't know if Aaron's as drunk as I am. I'm drunk. I'm going to bed. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time around on the We Can't Wrestle podcast page, and the new show will be available within the next couple of days. We're going to record that tomorrow night, and we'll see you next time.